Right now, your phone is somewhere near you, maybe in your pocket, maybe face up on the table, screen dark, waiting. You'll check it in the next few minutes. You already know that. But the real reason isn't the one you think. It isn't addiction, exactly. It isn't weak willpower either. It's something much older, hijacked by something much newer. Start with a rat, a lever, and a psychologist named B.F. Skinner. In the 1950s, Skinner ran experiments on operant conditioning, testing how animals respond to rewards. Rats that got a food pellet every single time they pressed a lever learned quickly, then stopped pressing once they were full. Predictable rewards satisfy, but Skinner found something stranger. Rats given rewards on a random, unpredictable schedule pressed the lever compulsively, far more than the well-fed rats ever did. Uncertainty, not reward, drove the behavior. That's the mechanism sitting in your pocket. Every time you unlock your phone, you don't know what's there. Maybe a message, maybe nothing. Maybe a notification that changes your whole day. Your brain doesn't treat this like checking a mailbox on a fixed schedule. It treats it like Skinner's lever, a variable reward machine. And variable rewards are the most addictive pattern known to behavioral science. Neuroscientist Robert Sapolsky has described how dopamine, often mislabeled as the brain's pleasure chemical, actually spikes hardest not at reward, but at uncertainty about reward. The anticipation matters more than the outcome. This is why the small red notification bubble feels almost unbearable to ignore. It isn't promising happiness, it's promising the possibility of happiness. And possibility is what your dopamine system was built to chase. Ancient humans needed this system for something completely different. Foraging for food meant constant, unpredictable searching. Turn over this rock, maybe insects. Check this bush, maybe berries. A brain that got bored of guaranteed food and stayed engaged with uncertain food sources survived better in unpredictable environments. Evolutionary biologist Robert Trivers has written about how reward uncertainty shaped foraging behavior across species, keeping animals searching even when the odds looked unfavorable. You inherited that exact searching instinct, except now, instead of berries, it searches for social information. Who liked something? Who replied? What's new? What you're missing? Here's the part that should feel uncomfortable. You are not the customer of the apps on your phone. You are the product. Every notification, every red badge, every auto-refreshing feed was engineered by teams studying exactly the psychology Skinner discovered decades ago. This isn't speculation. Former tech insiders, including some early Facebook and Google engineers, have publicly described designing features specifically to exploit intermittent reinforcement, the very same mechanism that made Skinner's rats press a lever until they were exhausted. Ancient foraging had a natural stopping point. Eventually, you found dinner or the sun went down, and the search ended. Your phone has no stopping point built in. The feed refreshes forever. The lever never runs out of food pellets, so think about what this actually feels like from the inside. You pick up your phone with no clear reason. You put it down a few minutes later, not really satisfied, not really informed, just slightly emptier than before. That's not a failure of discipline. That's a 400,000-year-old search algorithm, running perfectly, just aimed at the wrong target. The twist is that your ancestors' unpredictability was capped by nature. A bush only has so many berries. A notification feed has none of those limits. You didn't inherit a phone addiction. You inherited an ancient reward system, tuned by evolution to chase uncertainty wherever it appears. And something in your pocket learned exactly how to keep it hungry. So next time you find yourself reaching for your phone without meaning to, you'll know what's actually happening. Not weakness, not laziness. Just an old, brilliant survival tool, still searching, still checking under one more rock.